Hey everybody, Steve Nibby here with Remax Advantage Plus. Welcome to Market Monday. Woo! Gives us a chance to take a look at how the past week in real estate has been in Minnesota, and also kind of going back for the full month of November. I'll try to make this as short and sweet as possible. Let me know what is pertinent for you guys. I can always start adjusting this a little bit on what you guys might be looking for, but this should be giving you a nice all-around glance at what the real estate market is looking like. Alrighty, so our market watch, kind of how everything is playing out. This is over the last week. So we've had 99 properties go into the coming soon status, so that means they're going to be coming to the market. We had 1,093 new listings. Now, it is December in Minnesota, which normally there's snow on the ground by now. So that is a high number of new listings for this last week. 126 properties went back to market, so they either canceled or fell through in inspections, and they're coming back to market. So that's kind of what that is. 1,193 price decreases. So agents are doing their work, dropping price. Sellers want to get rid of their houses prior to the snow flying. So that's a good and healthy number. So there's a difference of exactly 100 in the new listings versus price drops. So there's some activity going on in the market right now, which is good because interest rates are dropping. So continuing on, we went to 1,046 pending. So what that tells me is number of properties, the new listings are pretty comparable to the pending status now. So that makes sense this time of year. Those are usually pretty close in number. And then we had 1,500 closed. So we are lowering the inventory, more closed than more coming on. So that kind of makes sense. 350 canceled and 368 expired listings in the past week. So kind of typical as we kind of start sliding into winter here in Minnesota. But I wanted to touch on a few key numbers for the last month, so in November, of kind of what offers are looking like and how you can kind of help create a good strategy on when we're offering properties. So out of the offers that have been accepted, about 24% have waived inspections. So just a quarter. And if rates continue to decrease, we're going to see a bigger spring market push. More inventory is going to come on the market since people are going to be okay with maybe potentially getting their next house for maybe say 6% instead of 8%, which is kind of where they were a month ago. So 24% are waiving inspections. 23% are going to be all cash offers. 64% went conventional. 8% went FHA, and 3% went VA. So that's kind of a normal percentage-wise. Cash obviously seems a little high to me, but a lot of people moving from those bigger states, California, New York, Texas, where they're coming up. They've seen a ton of appreciation, and they're bringing their money up here because who doesn't want to live in Minnesota? Now we're going to talk about what list price is versus actual sale price of the property. So over the past month, we're looking at about 98.9%. So say it goes on the market for $100,000, they're getting $98,900 on their offer. So obviously extrapolate that up, which is pretty good. And then the median purchase price to list price is about $100. So average, it's right there. People are listing their properties appropriately. Obviously, some of the ones that are expiring aren't going to be on there, but this is a pretty good, healthy market. People are doing their job when they're listing the properties, and then people are seeing the value in what the list price is. So what that tells me is the numbers we are seeing, in the last 2 or 3 years, those are all 102, 4, 6, 8, 12% over. So we're in a still really good, healthy market. Springtime, we're probably going to be seeing these numbers fluctuate quite a bit. So we'll kind of continue moving on here. One of the biggest numbers that I've seen here is the seller contribution to buyer closing costs. That is up to 43% of accepted offers. 43%! I can guarantee you that number is going to be in the single digits, maybe, come spring market. So now is actually a pretty good time to buy and leverage some of that strategy of how we can, potentially get a property for under list price and tie in buyer closing costs so it limits your out-of-pocket. So really the only other one that came of note for me is going to be the cancellation rate. That is about 8% right now. So out of 100 transactions, 8% are canceling prior to closing due to any number of issues. And it's probably not going to be the mortgage rates since they are dropping. So I'm kind of curious to dig in a little bit on that one. And there you have it, Monday Market Update with Steve. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. We'll check in next week to see how those numbers change, and we'll kind of let you know how everything goes from here. But yeah, good to know what the market is looking like as we're kind of approaching the new year. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. We'll talk soon.